So great, welcome. So today we're going to do just a short sequence of abs. So if you have a book handy or a yoga block, then grab it now, okay? Great, super. So take your yoga block and for the moment just leave it beside you because we'll come to it in a moment, or your book. And just bring your arms long beside you. And just feel that your shoulders are on the floor, that your pelvis is steady on the floor. And just ever so gently pull your lower back down into the floor and just feel like your abdominal muscles engaged. And then pull them even more, push your feet into the floor, flatten your lower back down, and just feel that the whole of the back of your spine is pushing into the floor. And then pushing down into your feet, squeeze through your buttocks, lift up through your hips, rising upwards. And then roll down along your spine until you land on the floor. You can arch your lower back when you're all the way down on the floor. And again, flatten your lower back down and then roll up along your spine. And then rolling down. When you're all the way down, arch your lower back. So just do that a few times. We're really trying to be tiger in the spine. You're trying to be really strong and present to the edge of the spine as it's landing down. So it's like a rolling pin rolling along your spine as you rise up and as you roll down along the spine. Great, one more time. Rolling up, rising up along your spine, and then descending all the way down to land on the floor. Make sure your feet are underneath your knees, and then draw your right knee up onto your chest, and then lift your hips up. And then lower your hips down, let them land on the floor. Lift your hips up. And then lowering down, land on the floor. One more time, lift your hips up. And lowering down, land on the floor. Change. Draw the left knee up onto your chest. Your left leg, you're really trying to pull it as close as you can towards you. Push your right foot down, lift your hips up. Lowering down, lift your hips up. Lowering down, and one more time, lift your hips up, and lowering down, super cool. Both feet are hip distance apart, drop both knees to the right, and then back up to center, and then drop both knees to the left, and back up to center, super. So draw your right knee as close towards you as you can, and really flex into that foot, so you're squeezing your right leg towards you, your arms are long beside you. You can push your fingertips into the floor. It'll engage the upper chest and spine a little bit more. And then lift your left foot off the floor and stretch your left leg long until it's floating just above the floor. So you're strong into both heels, you're pulling your lower back into the floor, and that right knee is trying to come as close as you can towards you. Nice. Slowly lift the left leg straight up towards the ceiling. And then lowering it down. Keep your lower back really strong on the floor. Lift your left leg up, straight up towards the ceiling. And then lowering it down, keeping your lower back really steady on the floor. One more time. Lift your left leg up. And lowering down. Nice. Tuck your chin in, reach your fingers long, and look down towards that left foot. From here, lift your left leg up and down slowly. Just a little bit up, a little bit down. A little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit up, a little bit down. Nice, lower your head all the way down. Lower your arms down, change legs. Draw the left knee up onto your chest and then stretch the right leg long so it floats just above the floor. Anchor down through the lower back, really strong into both legs. Stretch the right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Lower it down, keeping your lower back anchored to the floor. Stretch your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Lowering it down, floating just above the floor. One last time. Stretch your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. And lowering down until it floats just above the floor. Reach down into your fingers, lift your head. Look down at your right foot. And then just lift your right leg up and down slowly. Nice. Lower your head to the floor. And draw both knees towards you and just roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. Circling. And then in the other direction. Circling. Super. So grab that block or that book that you have there beside you. Bring your block to the front of your knees. So bring your knees straight up over your hips. Bring your block to lay on the front of your thighs. And place your hands on the front of that. So my hands are quite high towards your knees, and then flex into your feet. So your legs are in tabletop and your palms are pushing into your block and your knees are pushing into your block. So feel that you're trying to squeeze your block between your hands and your knees. You should feel a deep engagement of the abdominal muscles when you do. Keep the right side very steady. And stretch the left arm long, stretch the left leg long. So you're floating just above the floor with your left arm, left leg. Come all the way back up. Push your left hand, left knee together. Reach the right arm long, reach the right leg long. And come all the way back up to center. Again, stabilize the right, stretch the left. And coming all the way up. Stabilize the left. Stretch the right. Coming all the way up. And again, stabilize the right, stretch the left. All the way up. And stabilize the left, stretch the right. And all the way up. Push your hands into your knees into your hands. And then draw a circle with your block in the air. Like you're trying to circle your knees in a circle. And then the other direction. Circling. Nice. Bring your knees straight up over your hips. And then draw your knees as close towards your chest as you can. Draw your heels towards your buttocks. And then bring your arms, stretch your arms as far away as you can. Your hands are still on your knees. And then draw your knees as close as you can towards you, heels towards your buttocks. And then stretch your arms out long. Oh, as long as you can. And again, squeeze your knees towards you, as close as you can. Draw your heels towards your belly. Oh, heels towards your bum. And then stretch your arms out as far as you can. Nice. Bring your knees straight up over your hips. Stabilize the right leg. And then draw a big circle with your left knee. So you're just drawing a circle out towards the left with your left knee. You can bring your left arm long beside you and then draw a circle in the other direction with your left knee. Nice, other side. Stabilize the left side. Bring your right arm long beside you and then draw a circle with your right knee over towards the right. And then in the other direction. Super cool. Stabilize both knees. Push both hands into both knees. And then draw both knees as close as you can towards you, heels towards your buttocks. And then stretch your arms, pushing your knees as far away as you can. And draw both knees towards you as close as you can. And stretch both knees away. Great. Lower your block, bring it to the floor. Push both feet into the floor. And then slowly rolling up. Rising up along your spine, lifting up through your hips. And then rolling slowly all the way down until you land on the floor. And again, rising up. This time stay up, pushing down into your heels, your high through your hips. And then just sway your knees from side to side. We're just stretching out all those different muscles we were engaging, squeezing. Nice. Stay where you are. Lift the right foot up towards the ceiling and reach it really high. So your bum is off the floor, your left foot is really strong, and your right leg is stretching up towards the ceiling. Push your shoulders down firmly, push your elbows down firmly, have a connection into your fingers. And then lower your right leg down until your heel taps the floor. And stretch your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Lift your hips a little bit higher. And again, lower your heel down, let it tap the floor. Straight up. Rise a little bit higher. One last time. Heel down, tap the floor. And then rise up, really high through your hips. Nice. Bend your right knee, bring it to the floor. Stretch the left leg straight up towards the ceiling. High through your hips. Lower the left heel down until it taps the floor. Straight up towards the ceiling. And lower your left heel down, let it tap the floor. Straight up towards the ceiling. One more time. Heel down, let it tap the floor. And then straight up, pause there, really high through your hips. Bend your knee, bring your foot to the floor. Lowering slowly all the way down. Drop both knees to the right. Drop both knees to the left. Both knees to the right. And both knees to the left. Super. Draw your right knee up onto your chest, just hug it in. Stretch the left leg long. And point out through the left foot and just draw a circle with your left leg. Big circle with your left leg. Really pointy through the left leg. And then draw the circle in the other direction. Nice. Change. Bend your left knee, hug it in towards you. Pull it in. Stretch your right leg long. Draw a circle with your right leg. And circle in the other direction. Nice. Squeeze both knees towards you. Have your knees wide. And just really pull your knees deeply up towards your shoulders. Knees are wide, feet are flexing. Breath is in your belly. Super. Bring both feet to the floor. And you can rest just for a moment with either your feet flat on the floor or the soles of your feet together. And just deeply breathe down into your belly. Just have a moment of pause. Draw your knees towards each other. Stretch your arms long above your head. Stretch your legs out long. And just reach from your toes all the way up into your fingertips. Get as long and as strong as you can. And just rolling over onto your side. And coming all the way up, whatever you do, all the way up to seat. Nice. How lovely. Great. I'll see you again soon.